Hello friends, we are going to see one more problem. Find the slope and deflection of a simply supported beam as shown in the figure. Take EA equal to kilonewton of 50,000 kilonewton meter square. Use MAM, same moment area method. So this is your simply supported beam which is given. Span length is 8 meters and 30 kilonewtons load is acting at a distance of 2 meters from the left support and 30 kilonewtons acting at a distance of 2 meters from the right support. Now before going for the slope and deflection, we need to calculate the bending moment diagram for this. So how we'll solve this? Same, by using the same method, because all methods are similar. Now I want to know the bending moment at A. So let me solve that. Bending moment at A is equal to always 0. As we all know that the bending moment for the simply supported beams its ends will be always 0. So now at A I got 0. Now I want bending moment at C. Bending moment at C is equal to load I am having. How much load I am having? So here I have to calculate the load before that, because it is a symmetrical beam. Symmetrical beam in the sense, when I make the beam into two equal halves, the load should be equally distributed, right? So here it is 30 kilonewtons, here it is 30 kilonewtons. It means the beam is symmetrical, so that the load is equally distributed. If it's unsymmetrical beam, then you have to calculate RA and RB and you have to solve the problem again. Now this 30 kilonewtons, I want bending moment at C now, 30 into 2. So 30 into 2. So this is 60 kilonewton meters, right? Now I want at particular point D, bending moment at D. What is bending moment at D? Same, 30 into, we have to multiply that with distance. What is the distance? 4 plus 2, 6. So 30 into 6. So we are considering that always upward forces will be positive and downward forces are negative. So that's why these are positive. Whatever the forces which is acting, that is one more load is acting, that is downward. So minus 30. What about the distances? 4. So how much you will get again? 60 kilonewton meter. Similarly, if you want to calculate at B, I want bending moment at particular point B. 30 into 8 minus 30 into 6 minus 30 into 2. So obviously you will get 0, right? Because same, 30 into 8 minus 30 into 6 minus 30 into 2. So obviously you will get 0 at that point. Now by considering this, I will draw the diagram. So this is my 0 point at A. What is the load at C? So this is 60 kilonewton meters. At D also it is 60 kilonewton meters. At B it is 0. So my diagram will be like this. So it is 60 kilonewton meter at this point and as well as 6 kilonewton meter at this point, right? This is A, B, C, D. Now I got the bending moment diagram. So generally what you will do in the slope and deflection, in the sense previous also you have done, you have to calculate the area. So how to calculate this area? As I said earlier, it is a symmetrical section. It is a symmetrical section. Now you can divide the section into two equal halves, so that your problem can be solved easily. So this is my half symmetrical section. In this half symmetrical section, I have to consider this as triangle and this has rectangle. So I get two figures. One is of triangle, one is of rectangle. Now I have to calculate area of these two sections, so that my problem will be simplified easily. Now A1 in the sense area of the triangle. So this is a triangle, so it is half into base is 2 meters into height is 60. So 2 get cancelled. So this is 60 kilonewton meter square. Similarly, you have to calculate for the rectangular portion also. So that is A2. What is A2? It's a rectangle. What is the formula of the rectangle? Length into breadth. So length will be of 2 meters and width will this is of 2 meters, this is of 60, the same height now. So 2 into 60. So this is 120 kilonewton meter square. Now I want area of particularly of this section, complete section, right? In this I got one rectangle, I got one triangle. Now what will be my total area? That is A1 plus A2. Therefore capital A is equal to A1 plus A2, that is 60 plus 120 gives us 180 kilonewton meter square. Yes, you got area. Now what you have to calculate? You have to calculate x bars of particular figure number 1. So same x bar of 1. So from here I'll get of x1 bar. So what is x bar? 2/3 of the base. 2/3 of what is base here? Again 2 meters. 2 meters. So x1 you will get as 1.33 meters. Yes, 1.33 meters. Similarly, you have to calculate x bar 2. It means this portion. This is x bar of 2. So what is x bar of 2? It is a rectangle. If it is a rectangle, obviously that will be b by 2. What is b here? 2 meters, because from the 4 half is taken as 2. From this is 2 meters, no, this is 2 meters because we are taking only half. In this 2 again it will act exactly at the center. It means this is 1 meter. So b by 2, it means 2 by 2, which is 2 by 2, that is 1 meter. But what you have to do in the sense, bending this area will be starting from here, so you have to add that 2 also. So plus 2, that distance has to be added. So I got 3 meters. So my x bar of 2 will be of 3 meters. See, in this particular problem we have to solve ax bar, right? Now ax bar, what is ax bar? Ax bar in the sense a1 x1 bar plus a2 x2 bar, right? What is a1 here? A1 is nothing but the area. This is 60 into what is x1 bar? 1.33 meters. A2 120 into x bar 2 will be 3 meters. So I'll get ax bar from this. What is the value of ax bar from your calculators when you will get it? So the value of ax bar, 60 into 1.33, you will get 79.8. I'm writing here 79.8 plus 120 into 3, this is 360. Total you will get as ax bar as 439.8 kilonewton meter cube. 439.8 kilonewton meter cube. You got the value of ax bar. Now we have to solve the slope as well as deflections. So what is slope formula you are having? What is the formula of slope? Yeah, what is the formula of slope? Slope is nothing but, what is formula of slope? Slope is nothing but A by EI. You got the value of area 180 kilonewton meter square, and that is also which is in kilonewton meter square. This is also kilonewton meter square, so that you can simply put the same formula. So that is 180 by 50,000. In the previous problem he is given in mm. In this problem that is in kilonewton per meters. This is also you got in kilonewton per meters. So after doing this in your calculus, you will get the value of slope, that will call it as theta. Theta values always be in radians. The value of theta will be 180 by 50,000, in the sense 0.0036. 0.0036 radians. So in the same manner you have to calculate for the deflection also. What is the formula of deflection? Deflection is equal to Ax bar by EI. You got the value of Ax bar, that is 439.8 kilonewton meter cube. I'm substituting the same 439.8 kilonewton meter cube divided by 50,000. So you will get the value in meters. So that is 0.008796. meters. If you want to convert that into mm, you can convert that into mm by multiplying that by 1000, because those are in meters. If you want to convert that into mm, you will get 8.796 mm, whatever you take, right? So this is the way to solve the problem. And in this question I'll explain once again. In this question he gave you a simply support beam with 2 point loads. First of all you have to draw the bending moment diagram. So this is my bending moment diagram. By calculating the bending moment diagram I have to use some of the formulas. I got the bending moment diagram. Now I have calculated A1, A2, A1 and A2, because it is symmetrical section, so that's why I am taking it as half. Then I have calculated the total area. Then after calculating the total area, I have calculated x bars, x1 and x2. It's a triangle, so 2 by 3rd of the base. It's a rectangle, so b by 2. So I got this. Whatever plus 2 is there, this is the extension of this. It means the problem will start from here, so you have to count that. So you got that plus 2, so you got 3 meters. And now you got a value and x1 value, so you can directly go for ax bar. Capital Ax bar equal to A1 x1 bar plus A2 x2 bar is the formula. A1 you got here, x1 you got here. So simply you have to substitute that. Here you got Ax bar as 439.8 kilonewton meter cube. And then after getting all these things, you will get the slope and as well as deflection formulas. You got the slope, that is A by EI, by putting the sum of the formulas by A by EI. 180 area you got is as 180. So by EI it is 50,000, which is given in the question. You got the answer in radians. Same well as deflection. For the deflection also you will get the same thing. So 439.8 by 50,000 you will get the deflection. So you got maximum slopes as well as maximum deflections, right? Thank you.